Oh my gosh, what? Everyone, we are in Palo Alto this morning. I got lots of sleep last night. Thank you, David, for bringing me home when I was falling over. Yeah, I was pretty tired. And now we're going to
Paris Baguette.
One of the best bakeries around.
Pretty good.
I hear it's really, really good.
Yeah, Paris Baguette. You gotta make your choice.
All right, here we go. Breakfast time. It is really nice here in Palo Alto. It's very quiet. It's Saturday, 8 a.m. Apple Store over there, CVS. I mean, it's just a regular city, but it's just really nice to walk down. Yeah. Thanks for bringing me here. I don't know what to get. It smells so good in here. It's hard to describe. David, what have you not tried? We want to split a few things, and we're going to try together. What do you think?
I have not tried most things, so you're pretty safe here. The only
Two,
thing
3 items?
I've tried is that pineapple pastry.
And how was it?
So far. It's good.
Okay.
Some of the other side too. This is sweet side, other side is savory. So
okay, all right. David's smart suggestion, we're gonna get the panini first, split these 3, and then see what else they bring out, because there's an entire section here that David says they're gonna fill up, so we're gonna get back in line. We can easily just grab a few more things, we're gonna sit right over there, get back in line. Smart suggestion. Ham and cheese panini. Bon appetit. So, cheers. Bon appetit. You can tell it's like not like blowing us away in terms of taste, but still good. Mm-hmm. It's hard to compete with cruise food. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. While Michael's getting napkins, we can show you we've got 2 left. We've got our Belgian waffle and our apple pastry.
I've had better Belgian waffles.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. But this is nothing to sneeze at. I'd have this again.
Can you believe we're going to Hawaii tomorrow?
No, I can't believe it.
That's it? Nice catch. Did you really catch it? Was it on the floor?
Yeah. You believed it.
You fake out.
You believed it.
You did this.
I did that.
When you were a kid, you were eating it, I knew you'd fake it.
No, I caught it. No, I didn't catch it.
To me, it kind of tastes like they put applesauce inside the pastry. That's what the filling tastes like to me.
Round 2. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hash brown bread.
Hash brown bread.
I could eat it. I mean, eating is no problem. It's okay. It's not amazing. Raspberry cream cheese. What is it?
I want to say croissant.
Croissant. Okay. On to the next adventure. Next up,
Disney Museum.
Walt Disney Family Museum. Let's hit it. Now, Dave, you've been in San Francisco for 8+ months. Have you ever been to the Walt Disney Family Museum?
I've been in the, what do you call it? The gift shop.
Gift shop.
But I've never been in the museum itself.
Are you ready for it?
I am very ready.
I can't wait to see what's in store. We're gonna make our way to the Walt Disney Family Museum, but we're kind of going the long way. David's gonna show me Stanford along the way. He said it's definitely worth seeing. Very cool campus, a lot of history here. This is the way to see it too, from the car. I like this. Walt Disney Family Museum, San Francisco, California. In we go. Here we go. It's a piece of what the apartment at Disneyland looks like. Look at the chairs and the lamp right there and the shades. Wow. Look at that. Look at this thing over here.
It's pretty.
He eventually ended up in Chicago as a contractor. My mother took a plan.
Now, a lot of people didn't know that Walt Disney was a big part of the war effort, but his parents didn't want him to go. Elias didn't refuse to sign the papers because he thought it would be a death warrant for his son, and I can understand that, you wanting to protect your son, but Walt was committed to making sure that the world would be protected, especially in those times, protecting the American flag. That's Flora Disney, that's Walt's mother, and Walt's playing around with videography like that, showing things in reverse. Wow. Multiple exposure experiment. There's two of him. There's two of him in that shot. Now David asked me if I know how we get to the next part of the museum. Sure enough, it looks kind of like the end here, but we take the elevator to the next part. But I've got to show you this room. Everything's drawn on the wall, and there are these small movie clips showing Walt's life, his experiences, him learning how to film in a way that he wanted to with multiple exposures and reverse photography. It's amazing to see how that he took something that he loved so much, he continued to evolve his skill, to continue to grow, to continue to experience more and more until he created something that just captured the hearts of the entire world. Press gold call button to continue to the next gallery. After you, after you.
1923, but I failed. I think it's important to have a good hard failure when you
You hear him say that? It's important to have a good hard failure. That's so important.
He's going to get back on that train and head back towards Southern California with his wife Lillian. And it's there that he says that can-do, never give up spirit that I love so much about Walt. He says, you know what, Lillian, I got a new idea for a character. Let's hear about it, she says. And he goes, it's going to be a mouse. Great. He's going to name him Mortimer. She goes, Mortimer, I love the idea of a mouse, but Mortimer, not so much. They'll settle on the name Mickey. They'll end up going back to Southern California, and that is where he'll have
Just wow.
get away with, so we used to have to do everything at one time. And we used to have to run the cartoon. We'd have the fellas with the sound effects, we had the people with the voices, we had the orchestra going, and everybody had to synchronize. A madhouse, it really was.
You can see these are lit, the other ones aren't, but it shows the entire story here. You follow the whole story in every different frame. It's amazing. To me, it's almost completely unbelievable, the fact that he had all of those musicians and all of his actors all at once doing things in sync perfectly. It's a totally different world. Without the technology that we enjoy today, it was totally different and almost a miracle to make these things happen. I could spend easily several days in here. There's too much to see for the 2 hours that we've allotted, but it's amazing. I mean, even look at this, getting into the details of the color, the types of color that they use. Because remember the Mickey shoe, the different colors that they have. Every little detail is here, and I'm just like in awe and like falling down because it's just so amazing.
We produced an experimental short subject, incorporating many of the problems that we expected to encounter in the making of Snow White. This silly symphony was called The Old Mill, taken down off the board. Now, we were waiting for an idea.
Yeah, something like a dance would find. I see one takes a fiddle, and the other was a flute. You better get a lyric writer. Oh, no.
It's literally the creative process. They're talking about how they're going to put together the Three Little Pigs, talking about the music and how it's done and what people are going to think of it.
Big old wolf. Big bad wolf.
Both the song and the picture were quite successful.
That's amazing.
And important to us in another way as well. For it showed us the value of telling a story through a song.
Telling a story through a song. This museum just keeps going and going and going. It feels almost endless. Like I don't even know where the end is. Not that I'm looking for it. We have to just get back to the car to put money in the meter. But I think we're going to come back in because it's unbelievable how deep they're going into the story here. When the Disney studio went on strike. Wow.
That may be true. But I said, I've got to live with myself.
Wow.
My favorite. Before we can get a decision, let's try it. And he did everything he could to spare us.
Small segments showing Walt's commitment to the war effort. He just told us that 100% of the artwork during World War II was put toward the war effort to help soldiers, to help them better understand what was happening, and to inform all of us as to what the evil really was. It was showing us, the evil of Adolf Hitler in World War II, and he used his characters that he loved so much, 100%, to support the war effort and protect American way of life and American lives. It just shows the kind of man he was. Dave, you gotta see this, dude. You look at this. You click these, and you're able to read about Walt. That is, so you can do a shuffle here. I mean, I'm carrying a camera in my hand, and it's just amazing. To me, it's just amazing. Look at the view of the Golden Gate Bridge. Can you see this right behind me? This museum is epic. We just walked into this room and we just realized we don't have enough time on the parking ticket. So David is now walking around. He's actually gonna walk all the way through really fast and go refill the meter. And we're gonna keep on walking around here because we've put 2 hours in. That is not enough time. Right now, not enough time. It's just, this place is crazy. This is crazy. I have always loved trains, Walt. And look at this train going around here. This home museum is just like nothing I have ever seen before. And that's coming from someone who has seen every single museum in Washington, D.C. Maybe because I love Walt Disney and the Disney story and all of that. But this is unbelievable. This is ridiculous. This right here. This is the train. Walt sat there, and there. This is Walt's train. The pièce de résistance, a working model of Disneyland. David has rejoined me. As you can see, he's already put more money in the meter, and we're just taking time now to look at this unbelievable model of Disneyland. From Small World to the Matterhorn to the monorail system, Fantasia, Snow White, Dumbo, unbelievable attention to detail. And to think that this was all dreamed by a man to bring more magic. It's unfathomable. And I've been standing here for upwards of 20 minutes, just loving every single piece of it. David, we can control a tiki bird. Wait a second.
Let's see what you can really do.
Here we go.
In the tiki world.
This is great. This is awesome. This is the end. I don't really want to stay too long here, but talks about the end and how sad the world was, but he inspired so many. I just like to think about all the good that he did. The failure was one of the most important steps, and how without it he wouldn't be able to accomplish all of his dreams. That's what. There are so many things here, but what about you?
I think that's a great point, and you could see a lot of his development and focus and passion around what he wanted to be doing, and the design sort of in the early stage and working as he needed to work, and then similarly experiencing these challenges with his employers and trying to come up with creative solutions to find those goals that he wanted to achieve. So I think that's definitely a very valuable piece of this.
Such a role model. Wow, so glad we came.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing me.
Thank you.
Can't be a visit without a stop at the gift shop. Here's a closer look at the multi-plane camera. Take a look at that. This my brother and sister got me this Take it. Shirt. Thank you, David. I think I found the perfect souvenir to commemorate our Walt Disney Family Museum trip. Take a look, Dopey and Doc right there with the multiplane camera. I love this pin. It's going to be a great way to remember this magical adventure. That was incredible. Thank you, David, for doing that with me.
Thank you, Michael.
It was awesome.
15 minutes, 5.5 miles.
Sounds good. David and I have decided we're going to go see the Bison Paddock and see 2 American bison, some of the few, very few left here in San Francisco, and then we're going to decide what to do from there. We're still trying to gauge how hungry we are. So we're going to do that, see how hungry we are after we see them, and then decide what we're doing. It's really cool to see him out here. There's the whole large fenced area, and David was telling me how that area over there is fenced off just for them, a little paddock, basically for them to stay. But you can see just a couple of them way out there, just hanging out. Very, very cool. We made a decision. We're at the Japanese tea garden. David's taking me to some abandoned walkway in the middle of nowhere.
Right this way, dear.
Yeah, right. We're just walking down some random
This way.
We're walking some random path. There are other people around, but it feels like we're in the middle of nowhere. It's San Francisco Botanical Garden over there. Thank you, David, for this very kind gift for the Japanese tea garden. Such a cool place. Imagine World Showcases Japan like expanded. It expanded World Showcase Japan. You can see the intricate attention to detail just about everywhere you look here. From the statues to the trees, the grass, even the walkways. Really, really cool place. A little bit pricier for what you do get here, but it is still really nice to come through, and I'm glad we did. Given how David and I are feeling right now and the prices of food and tea here, we're gonna skip it and try something else, maybe another Japanese spot that David recommended moments ago. We'll get back to that. The best way to describe it is the evolution of Japan World Showcase, like to the next level, really intense theming, amazing. Now, I love the Boudin Bakery so much. I think I've convinced David. Did it take much convincing?
No.
Okay. Somewhat convinced David. We both agree it's worth going back to again for lunch. For dinner, though, we're going to try something totally new. Japanese restaurant that David really recommends called Old Town Sushi. We'll go there this evening. Lunchtime, Boudin Bakery. This is the ultimate photo spot right there. You can probably tell why. Near vertical stairs to get up there. I want to show you the stairs as you make your way up here. This is how it works. You walk up those planks of wood to get on that bridge. Okay. Bye, Japanese tea gardens. That was fun. Looks like we came in just at the right time. Look at that line. Walt Disney Family Museum costs $25 per person. This one costs $9 for non-residents. Considering those price differences, I would say the Walt Disney Family Museum takes it by a lot. David, being a resident, costing $6. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think there's a lot more to see in the Disney Family Museum. And also, it's a little less crowded.
Yes! So, we're going to Hawaii tomorrow. I know, right? They've already got Christmas decorations up. And David was right. The line for Boudin is what, 4 people deep?
If that.
relatively low line. I kind of want turkey cranberry bacon melt is brand new for the season only. I want to try that. Oh, thank you very yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Why don't they bring Boudin Bakery to the East Coast? I feel like it would be so popular, but the problem is it would put Panera Bread out of business. First bite, turkey cranberry bacon melt.
Not bad. I would love to see this with more cranberry. Pros and cons. I wouldn't say it's better. In terms of being crowded, this is better. In terms of being able to park and that sort of thing, accessibility, this is better. But there are advantages to the other one too, right? I definitely like those tacos. I like the feel of it.
Tacos, though, yesterday were unbelievable.
I can see why you'd go to that one just for those.
Avocado turkey sandwich. I think of all the things here, that might be the favorite. Okay, lunch done. We're going to make our way back to David's apartment now. A few pieces of furniture to move around, and then we're going to get started to pack for that Hawaii adventure. This time tomorrow, we're going to be in Hawaii. Hard to believe. You can tell we're getting into the mood here. Oh yeah. Doesn't feel real. Not even a little bit.
Does not feel real. I have to process the fact that we're going tomorrow.
And I think that's one of the biggest benefits of a brand new Disney destination. Like if you Disneyland for the first time, Disney World for the first time, Disney Cruise Line for the first time. Like the very first time you don't even, I mean, we have a general idea of what to expect, but it's just like, when you walk in, it's just gonna be like, what? I can't wait.
No idea what to expect.
Yeah.
Super excited.
You excited?
So excited.
It's like, I want to go to sleep faster.
Let's go to sleep
come
right now.
sooner.
Good night.
During my most recent mail time, David, the Berry family sent me something just for you. On top, a $15 gift card, maybe tomorrow, Starbucks.
Wow, sounds great.
Perfect for the mail, but you take a look at what they sent you.
Thank you, Berry family. On top, have a $15 gift card for the Oahu airport. Thank you. Textured like a shirt. Look at that shirt. Unfortunately, I don't have the magical powers to clap and put it on, but I love it. Thank you so much for sending this. And I'm looking forward to not clapping and putting it on, but I'll wear it real soon.
Tomorrow for the airport.
Tomorrow at the airport. Sounds great.
Perfect. Thank you again, Berry
Thank you.
family. All right, now we have a lot to do in David's apartment here, including moving some furniture around, but then we will be on our way. Maybe some dinner tonight, but I'm pretty tired. I think David is too. I don't know. I'm not too hungry either. And then we'll be on our way. Video games maybe too.
Video games sounds
Video
good.
games too. We'll play some PS4 in preparation for a Hawaiian relaxing vacation. Off we go. Luigi and Marion also gave you this.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
We're gonna wear it together when we get there to Hawaii. Maybe it's the luau or something. It's perfect. Hawaiian shirts. Thanks so much. We're probably going to leave here, David's apartment, tomorrow morning at like 5:30. Get an Uber to the airport, and then our flight's at 8:35 in the morning. We just want to make sure we have extra time because we're doing the Uber to the airport, so we have plenty of time to go. But we're just super excited to be making our way in no time. It has been an absolutely magical day. I'm so glad I could share it with you today. Thanks for being a part of it with me. Tomorrow is the first day of the Hawaii part of our vacation together. Can't wait to share all of that magic with you. Thank you so much for being a part of the adventure with me today. Until tomorrow, have an absolutely magical night.
He's going.
Going for it on 4.
He's on 4. No surprise. I'm not surprised.
No! Yes! That's it. Oh! He caught that.
It's incomplete. Let's see the play.